Mitchell in at the 2, with Bogdanovich at small forward. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Conley against Bridges. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul looking around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And here's Booker, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. To Crowder, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake, that was all he needed.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And here is Mitchell. He's got 6. Right wing, lock at 6. O'Neal passes to Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul dishes to Crowder. To the paint, it's tipped. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Shot by Paul, nobody around. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley into the lane, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bridges passes to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton kicks to Crowder. And for Gobert. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Out to Conley. Here's Gobert. And too long on the shot. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Crowder goes in. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Here's Paul. And the pass to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah leading. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Paul passes to Crowder. Feeds it to Ayton. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul dishes to Booker. Paul left side over Conley, and again it's the Suns missing. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot from the wing, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He delivered 9 points from three-point range.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Come on and get loud.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Bridges against Bogdanovich.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6 points. Conley against Paul.
Blocking foul called on. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
That's his first.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. The feed to O'Neal. Paul with the steal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Back to Bridges.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Booker finds Crowder. Now Ayton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And they get it back. The kick out to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. The three. Here's Gobert. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Booker. They get it back. Inside. The kick out to Crowder. Here's Ayton in the corner. Crowder with it. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's short off the rim. Jazz leading by 3. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Shoots from the corner. Yep, it counts. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Spins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Bridges passes to Crowder. Tipped away. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead, leading by a point. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's House in at the 3 spot. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Whiteside, high post. Pass to House. Whiteside, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He takes it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Charge checked in for Torrey Craig.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Dario Saric.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Shamet nails the wide-open jump shot. Shamet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Gay inside. Covered by Saric. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 4. Kane with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Saric inside. That shot off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. From deep. Pass to House. Gay right side. Clarkson on the wing. Gay inside. Charge is there. That's good from Gay on the assist from Clarkson.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
There's the drive. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And now Utah, fast break. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. House has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Shamet with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Kicks it to Whiteside. And taken away by Johnson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Right side, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. McGee in the corner. Kane kicks to Shamet. Five on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
That's it. And the Suns lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And there's the drive. Now the pass to Shamet. Dishes it to Saric. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Suns lead by 4.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The drive by Clarkson. And that one, good.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Your
Suns lead by 5. And we're coming right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Booker. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
It's Crowder on the wing. Hall finds Bridges. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ayton against Gobert. On deep. And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 3. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's all evened up.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Here's Paul. The dish to Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's an intentional foul.
Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Outside Crowder. Here's Booker. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Booker. Conley for 3. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Jazz. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. The drive by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Stolen by O'Neal.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Now here's Conley. He feeds it to O'Neal. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And it's Paul missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Poked away, and Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker, shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
3rd team foul.
And it's Utah's ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Conley, the pass to O'Neal.
Well, it's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
Booker finds Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 8. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's in there. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Jazz.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
And here is Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Welcome everybody to another boy, great match up at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now Atlanta starting 5 in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Paul with a steal. And they're on the break for 3. Booker drills it from deep.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Capella. 5 on the clock. Collins passes to Capella. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Young. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. And here's Paul. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound. Booker against Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. To the inside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
I just love the ball move.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Fires top of the key. And the jumper is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And Ayton with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Young from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 7.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Outside Booker. Tries the spin move. Drives to the hoop. Back to Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. 1:11 left to play in the first. Back to Young. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Bridges right side. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Young against Bridges. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
On the wing, Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Collins. Here's Crowder. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Young, the pass to Collins. Paul with a steal. He's got a clear path. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hunter finds Young. Capella with it. And the layup is good.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And a deep three from Paul. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Bogdanovich, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Paul. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
Suns ball.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Paul against Young. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
For 3, Collins. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Booker for 3. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins goes in.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Paul against Young. Paul with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Collins. Collins with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
And it's Paul off the drive. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Takes it inside. Got it. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Paul shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hunter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Williams is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Young. Now here's Crowder. 3-pointer. And the Suns miss again. Williams passes to Hunter. And it's Williams off the drive. And he lays it up and in.
Good recognition by Lou. He sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And here's Wright from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Takes a step back. Outside Craig. Back to Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Herter. Right outside. Pass to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Williams into the lane. The rebound by Shamet. And the Suns shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Payne, pass to Johnson. Spins. Pulls up, high post. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pass to Gallinari. Good. Gallinari's gotten his first basket of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Craig. Now McGee. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Herder. Outside Gallinari. Right outside. Going inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable. You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
He buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
It's Shamet on the wing. Payne pass to McGee. And McGee with the stop.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Now here's Herder. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gallinari against Johnson. Here's Jang. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shamet into the lane. And he makes it on the layup. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Outside Williams. Back to Jang. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Craig on the wing. Right against Payne. The 3 for Craig. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Herder can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Johnson. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. Williams passes to Gallinari. And it's Williams off the drive. And it's in there. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Craig on the wing to halt the run. It's stolen by Wright. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing to the paint. On the wing, Crowder. Collins defending. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Tries the spin move. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Young. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Ayton, a screen on Young. Paul passes to Ayton. banked it in off the glass.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
On the wing, Crowder. Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Crowder from the arc. Paul shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And a deep three from Young. And the Hawks with another three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Stolen by Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Blocked. Crowder finds Paul. Driving inside. Count it. Good.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
3-point field goal.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there, but I tell you what, he's got deep range.
Now here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's go with a three. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Paul passes to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. The bank shot, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Paul for three. The three. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And a deep three from Young. Oh, wow! Are you kidding me?
That is from way out.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
his speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Adebayo, and the shot goes in. Adebayo's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Heat.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Booker. A new 14 for the Suns. And it's Ayton missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Paul dishes to Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Lowry. Robinson misses. Booker with it. Lowry picks him up. And it's Paul penetrating. Crowder kicks to Paul. Good on the triple.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Fires from 18. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Bridges outside. Ayton a screen on Robinson. Booker the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Butler. Outside for Lowry. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. And taken away by Paul. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Back to Robinson. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. To the wing right side. Tucker the pass to Lowry. That one a little long. The Suns trail. Here's Crowder. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got 10. Paul passes to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Booker against Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Ball from deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is good. He has 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo with the elbow. Tucker with the ball. Bridges covering.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Booker finds Ayton. Down low. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
And so it's Jay Crowder making things happen for...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Miami with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Booker. Tries the spin move. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul dishes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Poked loose and taken away by Paul. And now the Suns a fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Tucker with the ball. Bridges covering. They get it again. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
In the corner, it's Bridges. With the drive. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
There's so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Lowry feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. Adebayo with the screen for Lowry. Back to Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Tucker. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 5 assists tonight. Paul outside. The dish now to Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Passes it to Ayton. And stolen by Butler. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Robinson finds Lowry. To the inside. Butler passes to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Suns trail by 5. On the wing, Bridges. To the middle, Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's Crowder on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 11 points.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Adebayo with the screen on Booker. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Ball outside. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat out.
25.
All right, David, thank you. And
29.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the center position. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Strus's shot is good.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Payne passes to McGee. Spins. Shamet finds McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from McGee.
The line for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from McGee. The Heat leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Oladipo against McGee. The kick out to Oladipo. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the right side. Payne with it. Dedmon's there. Here's Saric. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now, Hero driving inside. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Heat leading by 6. Oladipo finds Hero. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Got a piece of it. Sinks that one from the post.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. A wide open look here for Oladipo. At 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Shots good by Hero.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Johnson outside. Charge, a screen on Oladipo. Payne kicks to Charge. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami. Strus's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's deflected. Oladipo finds Dedmon. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Driving the lane. Charge with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Payne in the post. Dishes it to Charge. Back to Payne from outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The pass to Strus. The tray. Rebounded by McGee. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. Shamet. He kicks to McGee. Back to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat leading by 10. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. McSaven takes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Shamet, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3. To the left wing. Oladipo against Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Pass to Bridges. Into the lane. And the basket is good.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Oladipo for 3. No good that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Inside, Crowder with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Heat leading by 4. Oladipo taking his time here. Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Oladipo. Bridges, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. Oladipo outside. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And won't find any more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Booker to the paint. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. Oladipo with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And finished off by Oladipo.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And they recover it. Off target from 3-point range. Bridges against Butler. Booker looking around. Passes to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Oladipo finds Butler. Adebayo with the elbow. Oladipo outside. Over Paul. Knocked away.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside. How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And here are the Heat now. They lead by 4. Pass to Tucker. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Ayton stays with it. Now just a 2-point Miami lead.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And there's the pass to Paul. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
the other forward position. The time to introduce the starting block.
Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Conley. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's Rudy Gobert. A fantastic play.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Inside, O'Neal. Here's Conley. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Bridges outside. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Free throw line jumper. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Ball against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Back to Mitchell. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see him right there.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Conley. That one's good. This game is all even.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. First free throw is good.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. It's Booker on the wing. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
For 3, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5 points.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Conley, and here's Gobert from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
No problems knocking that one down.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Stolen by Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Conley goes in. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. O'Neal on the wing, covered by Crowder. O'Neal misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And so it's the feet.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Outside Conley. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. All alone on the break. Up ahead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Paul, shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bridges, back to Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Conley up top. Here he goes. Outside for Mitchell for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense? Superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a great sense for what's happening on the court. DeAndre Ayton, so many ways to score.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Now here's Paul. Crowder finds Paul. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Bridges, here we go. Outside for Booker. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Crowder, and he banks in the layup. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Conley. And Chris Paul clears it away. 3 seconds left, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by
36.
Thanks, Allie. After the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. The shot by Payne, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Down low. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Outside Payne. To the paint. Here's Šarić. It's deflected, and he gets it back. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. Johnson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Whiteside. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside. Here's Šarić. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson passes to Payne. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 19.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the left wing. Back to Alexander-Walker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Šarić. Now McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Alexander Walker to the inside. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
House with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
That's his first personal foul. First team
And he knocks
foul.
down the first one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Landry Shamet.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
He sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
So it's Phoenix now. After the basket by Utah, it's Shamet on the wing. He takes it in, down low. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Saric. Out to the right wing. Pass to Johnson. Into the lane. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot by Johnson, no good. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Clarkson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Clarkson, and again it's Utah.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Now here's Payne. Driving to the basket. Deflected! Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to House. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Shamet on the wing. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns continuing to pile it on, up 20.
All right, Walker's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Clarkson finds Gay. There's the 3. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Unloads. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for Utah, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Ayton, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Gay. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for your Jazz.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Conley. To the middle. Crowder with a steal. Booker goes in from the corner. And that one hits the back iron. And the Jazz with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Paul. Takes a three. Donovan Mitchell with a board. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the three.
Bridges.
And the Suns lead by 21.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Crowder with a steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Conley on the attack. Here's O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Paul. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Paul. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Conley. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Conley. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and we love to see him get high for these rejections.
Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The shot misses, and Phoenix the other way now. Down low, and stolen by Gobert. Conley, he's open. No good on the fast break pull-up. It's Booker on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Jacks up a three. And Conley grabs the miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Knocked away. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target there with a little leaner.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunt.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Young's shot is good.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Latin foul called on DeAndre Hunt. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Paul with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Driving to the basket. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Now Hunter. 5 to shoot. Down low and stolen by Booker. Young with the steal. And stolen by Ayton. And even 3-on-3 break. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. That bucket in no time at all. Young's got 5.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Here's Paul. Young with the steal. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
The kick out to Young. Shoots. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Crowder the pass to Booker. No good on the 3. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Young finds Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's his first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now, here's Collins. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Collins kicks to Capella. Driving in. Outside Bogdanovich. A 3 ball. Off offensive rebound.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Paul with the three. Here's Bridges. It's stolen by Capella. And here they come. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And finished off by Collins.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Young's got 11.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the three ball. Give me back that momentum.
Paul for three. That one doesn't go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Atlanta?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now Bridges after the missed three from Trae Young.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Collins with the drive. Bogdanovich finds Young. Here's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And the shot goes down. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Baseline jumper. The shot by Paul, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins looking around. Young in the corner. This one for three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
3-pointer, Crowder. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Young outside. Hunter kicks to Capella. Pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Back to Capella. All alone. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Booker. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Pass to Hunter. Capella with it. A three from Bogdanovich. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. The drive by Booker. Here's Paul, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Here's Capella going inside. Another shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker outside. Tries the spin move. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Crowder inside. Capella's there. Shot by Crowder, no good. Hunter on the wing. Lobbed up there for Collins. And so it's Atlanta in command with the 16. Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And right, here we go. Kicks to Jang. Good work there as it goes. Jang's got his first basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Johnson can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's McGee. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Jang. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Trying to get open is Jang. And it's right missing. Suns trail by 16. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Williams attacking. Jang, the pass to Williams. Back to Jang. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Payne passes to McGee. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Jang. Wright dishes to Jang. Back to Wright. Out to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jang inside. Payne covering. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. To the paint. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Wright outside. The pass to Jang. Back to Wright. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
It's good from long range.
You love Shamit's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Wright finds Jang. The kick out to Wright. Here's Herter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that one's good. Right.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Now here's Johnson. McGee sets the pick for Johnson. Gallinari with the steal. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Payne, buried from 15 feet out.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Right outside to the middle. Here's Jang. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jang's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
McGee is screen on Williams. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamit doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Passes it to Jang. Shoots over McGee, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about it.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Hawks leading by 17. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot and in the middle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here is Young. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And finish off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Goes up to the stripe. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Booker. And here is Ayton. Ball fires from way outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Young outside Bogdanovich. Young against Paul. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Atlanta gets it back. Capella for the 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 20 points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Booker outside. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Paul against Young. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Paul looking over the floor. It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges outside. Paul right side. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now Booker, after Clint Capella's three-pointer that didn't go. Kicks it out to Booker. The 3. Back to Paul. There's the triple. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Young. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Now Paul. From deep three-point range, off on that one. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been...
Welcome to Thursday Night Basket. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Adebayo. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tucker. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be heat ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Lowry against Paul. Shot clock at 5.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Robinson. That one a little long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Robinson. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Left side, Booker. And here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Lowry against Paul. Over to the wing. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Launches it. Here's Tucker. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. To the paint. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Now Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. Paul with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, great instincts of Paul there. Solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with the steal.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Robinson. Again, the Heat misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. .127 left to play in the first. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Ayton. The Suns need to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Paul against Lowry. And there's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Booker. Spins. Out to Bridges. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Lowry outside. Robinson passes to Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Duncan Robinson.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Bridges passes to Ayton. Tries a 10-footer. Booker on the take. The kick out to Paul. Here's Bridges. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside with the drive. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And Paul gets it to go.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Tucker, no good. The Suns trailing. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's all tied up.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
That gives him the lead.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Lowry outside. They need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookie?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And the basket by Bridges.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Inside. Robinson on the wing. 4-3. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there it is for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Booker. Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The drive by Butler. Here's Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Smart play by Jimmy. Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Paul can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Adebayo. The layup misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Paul out to Bridges, beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
For 3, Robinson up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. That one off the back iron and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Team foul. Miami foul.
Bridges hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's 45 seconds left in the second. Here's Adebayo. And Aiden pulls it down.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Now Bridges. Tries the spin move. To the middle. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Crowder with a steal. Here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges, what a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Dedmon a screen. Over to the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Phoenix is shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Payne against Oladipo. The shot by Payne, no good. Oladipo outside to the inside. Here's Dedmon, and he slams it in one-handed.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
It's Shamet on the wing. About a minute played here in the second half. Fast break Miami. Pass to Strus. Tipped. In transition, here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
They set the screen. Hero with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Dedmon. Dedmon a screen. Here's Strus. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The shot by Payne, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Here's Payne. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hero with the bucket.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end. The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Got a hand on it. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
For 3, Oladipo. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Strus's shot is off. The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson with a bucket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
There's the triple. Miami, no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oladipo, shot's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Payne drives. And he's going for the oop here. And McGee with the stuff.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Craig comes with a double. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to McGee. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. Miami's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And he drives in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Craig. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne. McGee with it. Right side Payne. Over Oladipo. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Spins. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Lowry outside. And the 3 off target. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Robinson. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Shots blocked. And they get it back. On the wing, Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. There's the drive. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Here's Paul. Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Second chance shot. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Stolen by Bridges. And Booker with the jam.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Robinson against Booker. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Now Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Ball against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Butler against Bridges. And it's Butler off the drive. Adebayo passes to Butler for 3. Robinson. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Lowry. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns running out of time. Pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Butler. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Lowry outside. Left side Tucker. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Bam Adebayo.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Lowry. Back to Tucker. Butler against Bridges. From deep. Butler, that's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.